Okay, so like 40 hours ago, Sony released S-cinetone for the Sony Alpha A7siii, and the internet has been absolutely on fire. I went out earlier today, got some cloudy weather shots at Zilker Park in Austin, Texas, and I want to know if you can tell the difference between S-cinetone, unedited, just completely ungraded, and PP off at -50 saturation. I used the same exact white balance, same exact settings. I was just flipping back and forth from PP11 to PP off over and over and over again. I'm going to put those shots side by side. I'm going to kind of randomize it. Let me know if you can tell the difference, and then at the end of this video, I'm going to give my opinion on what I think of S-cinetone. Okay, so real quick, I want to show you what I'm doing here. This shot was shot on S-cinetone. This one over here is PP off. For the S-cinetone shot, I'm not making any adjustments. I'm just going to show you guys my inspector window over here. There's nothing changed. I slowed it down, but there's no additional color grading done at all. Now here on the PP off shot, I'm just going to do one simple thing. I'm going to go to saturation. I'm going to go -50%. I'm not going to affect the exposure. I'm not going to affect the color at all. There's no LUT added to it. It's just -50% exposure on all the PP off shots. Okay, don't drag me for this, but I cannot tell a difference. It looks exactly the same to me. I mean, there's maybe like a subtle difference in some of the reds. My wife pointed out the bottle cap looked like slightly different. We shoot weddings with PP off and have always shot weddings with PP off, and I love the look that we get. We slap a little bit of a LUT on it. I know when I'm looking in the viewfinder or in the monitor exactly the image that I'm getting and how it's going to look when I edit it. And I think that Sony's essentially released PP off slightly desaturated and gave it a fancy name. And now everybody's just completely in love with it. Obviously, compared to S-Log 2 or 3, it's much easier to grade because you don't have to grade it. But you don't have to have a picture profile. There's no rule that says you have to use a picture profile. I just don't understand. Everybody talks about the dynamic range. The difference in dynamic range between S-cinetone and PP off is 0.1 stops. There's 11 stops or 12 stops of dynamic range in S-cinetone, and there's 11.9 stops of dynamic range with no picture profile at all. So it's cool. I may actually use it. We're shooting a wedding tomorrow. I'll let you know how it goes. I might even make a similar video to this after that. But I don't see what the big deal is. Let me know if I'm wrong. What am I missing here?